The King of Eswatini meets with His Holiness Pope Francis at the Vatican. Princess Sophia of Sweden presents scholarships in Stockholm. Princess Alexandra of Hanover graduates from university in Paris. And King Charles III and Queen Camilla of the United Kingdom begin their tour of Australia. All this and much more coming up next on your Royal Daily News. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you all are having a wonderful day today. My name is Alexandra, and welcome to your Royal Daily News for Saturday, October 19th, 2024. On Friday, Their Majesties, King Charles III and Queen Camilla of the United Kingdom arrived in Sydney to begin their 9-day tour of the Commonwealth of Australia and the independent state of Samoa. According to Buckingham Palace, the King's visit to Australia will be, quote, His Majesty's first to a realm as monarch, while the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in Samoa is the first the King will attend as head of the Commonwealth. In both countries, Their Majesties' engagements will focus on themes designed to celebrate the best of Australia and Samoa, and reflect aspects of the King and Queen's work. End quote. On Friday in Madrid, His Majesty, King Felipe VI of Spain, held an audience at Palacio Real de Madrid with a group of division generals and a vice admiral who recently assumed command of various military units. In the mid-morning, the King held an audience with a group of brigadier generals and a rear admiral who had recently assumed command of various military units. On Friday afternoon, Her Royal Highness, Princess Alexandra of Hanover, graduated from Columbia University in Paris, where she earned her Master of Arts in History and Literature. On Friday morning, Her Majesty, Queen Mathilde of the Belgians, opened a meeting house for individuals with autism spectrum disorder in Hasselt. According to the Royal Court of Belgium, the meeting house is an initiative managed by the nonprofit organization Autisme Leeft, which provides a, quote, low-stimulation space for young people with autism, where they can develop and use their talents. The initiative was financed by the Queen Mathilde Fund as part of the Idea I Do call for projects. End quote. Meanwhile, in Brussels, His Majesty, King Philippe of the Belgians, met with students from 2 primary schools participating in a nature walk on the Domaine Royal de Laeken. The gardens on the royal estate of Château de Laeken is known for its beautiful flora and fauna. On Friday in Brussels, Her Imperial and Royal Highness, Princess Astrid of Belgium, Archduchess of Austria-Est, presided over a military ceremony on the Esplanade of the Parc du Cinquantenaire on the occasion of the 50th anniversary of the medical component of the defense. The medical component ensures the physical and mental health of defense personnel during and after military missions, whether they take place in Belgium or abroad. In Luxembourg City, His Royal Highness, Hereditary Grand Duke Guillaume of Luxembourg, held an audience with the outgoing president of the Federation of Young Business Leaders, Ms. Carol Redder, and her successor, Ms. Stephanie Domge, at the Palais Grand Ducal. In the afternoon, the Hereditary Grand Duke attended the 90th anniversary celebrations of the nonprofit organization Youth Hostels Luxembourg. On Thursday evening, the Hereditary Grand Duke, accompanied by the Minister of the Economy, Mr. Lex Dellis, attended the final day of Luxembourg Venture Days at the Lux Expo, The Box. Established in 2023, Luxembourg Venture Days, organized by Lux Innovation, the Luxembourg Private Equity and Venture Capital Association, is a 2-day conference that gathers investors, startups, and scale-ups, as well as several national and international flagship initiatives in a single event. I hope that made sense. On Friday, in Den Haag, RVD announced that His Majesty, King Willem-Alexander of the Netherlands, accompanied by the Minister of Climate Policy and Green Growth, Ms. Sophie Hermans, and a Dutch business delegation will carry out a working visit to the Kingdom of Denmark and the Kingdom of Norway beginning on November 12th through November 14th, 2024. RVD goes on to note that the purpose of the visit is to, quote, expand the cooperation between the Netherlands, Denmark, and Norway in the field of hydrogen and regional hydrogen infrastructure. His Majesty, King Frederik X of Denmark, and His Royal Highness, Crown Prince Haakon of Norway, will be present at various parts of the visit. End quote. On Friday, in Stockholm, Her Royal Highness, Princess Sofia of Sweden, presided over the Sofia Hemmet graduation ceremony held in the Blue Hall at the Stockholm City Hall. According to the Royal Court of Sweden, during the ceremony, the princess presented scholarships from the Princess Christina Foundation to students who have, quote, demonstrated particularly outstanding academic achievements, end quote. On Thursday, Her Royal Highness, Crown Princess Victoria of Sweden, held an audience with the Vice President of Nigeria at the Royal Palace. On Friday evening, in Munich, Germany, their Royal Highnesses, Prince Leopold and Princess Ursula of Bavaria, attended a concert on the occasion of the 38th edition of Jewish Cultural Days. In Aqaba, His Majesty, King Abdullah II of Jordan, held a meeting with the Prime Minister of the Italian Republic, Ms. Giorgia Meloni, on Friday afternoon. According to the Royal Hashemite Court, during the meeting, the discussions focused on the, quote, means to de-escalate the situation in the Middle East region and to protect civilians, end quote. In Sharjah, His Highness, Dr. Sheikh Sultan bin Mohammed Al Qasimi, the ruler of Sharjah, received the 2024 Nile Award for Arab Innovators during a ceremony at the American University of Sharjah. His Highness received the award in recognition of his contributions to the advancement of the Arab culture across different fields and his, quote, unwavering backing for intellectuals, writers, poets, artists, historians, and others. The awarding of the Nile Award for Arab Innovators to His Highness underscores his unique and distinguished position as a leader and a significant global intellectual. His Highness has made significant contributions to the support of culture and its advocates, establishing institutions focused on education, science, academia, publishing, libraries, and book fairs in Sharjah, as well as in key cities across the Arab world and globally, end quote. And finally, on Friday, His Majesty, King Maswari III of Eswatini, and his 16th wife had the honor of holding a meeting with His Holiness Pope Francis at the Apostolic Palace in Vatican City. And there you have it. Thank you all so much for joining me this afternoon. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. I will be back on Monday, October 21st, with all the latest royal news and events. Until then, I sincerely wish each and every one of you, your family, your friends, and your pets a wonderful weekend. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Comment below if you'd like, and click on the notification bell so you won't miss a new episode. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone, and I will see you all on Monday. Take care.